Hey all, good evening. Good evening. Uh, Let us discuss another 10 questions on the interview, whatever it was asking. So here we need to go. So let me share my screen. And here we are with our set of questions. So first of all, it is given login page works fine on Chrome but fails Safari. What you will check? First of all, it is a question based on the browser compatibility testing. So that might be due to the browser specific. So for that, you need to first check the uh, Safari browser, whatever the JavaScript response you are getting in the developer tool. Then after that, what is the CSS compatibility handle the Firefox and Grid? It is same or different. Then test from submission method and validation behavior, and check the cookies and session storage handle across the browser, and review the third-party library compatibility with WebKit engine. So these are the main. It is a browser compatibility to issue, but to get to know the root cause, so first you need to check the console on opening the DevTools for the JavaScript error, then verify the CSS compatibility, and then after that test the submission method and validation behavior, check the cookies as session storage, third and fifth one is review the third party library. Then second we have, you have to test a payment gateway, but you don't have a real-time card available for how you need to proceed. So in this, actually we have four way to go ahead. First, whenever we don't have the real-time card, then use the sandbox environment. Request the test credential from the payment provider like Stripe, PayPal, or whoever is your payment provider to access their sandbox mode with dummy card numbers. The second is leverage the test card numbers. Use the provider specific test cards that simulate success, decline insufficient funds, and fraud scenarios. Okay. And third one is the mock API response. Create a mock response for edge cases like network timeout, gateway error, and partial authorization. Then fourth is validate the error handling. Test how the system responds to fail the transaction, and how it will be behaving to expired card and the invalid CSV. So these things you need to be taken care whenever you are going ahead to test a payment gateway, but you don't have real time card. How you will test the upload functionality for 100 MB file? For 100 MB file, first of all, you have the performance testing need to be done. How it is behaving, what is the speed, how much time it is taking, or any memory leakage is happening or not. That is one aspect. Second aspect, the boundary value analysis, where you need to go ahead beyond 100 and less than, greater than 100 MB, less than 100 MB, and verify how it is behaving. And like you need to also verify the Excel file, Excel S file, CSV file, whatever the file type data it is also carrying. That is then whenever you are uploading the file, if the network disconnect is happening, how the recovery is happening, that need to be taken care. File in integrity checksum before and after upload, ensure the data, means whenever you are uploading the file and after uploading, whatever the data uploaded, that is same with the existing file or not, that need to be taken care. So that is the functionality, how to test the 100 MB file. Then how will you test the OTP functionality when SMS service is unstable? In this scenario, actually, if your OTP request a temporary email OTP option from the development team, and means you need to have a temporary email where the notification need to be get triggered, or test is using the SMS like test number, test Filio test number, or Nexon virtual numbers. Then access backend logs. So whatever the log is getting generated while sending this request, whatever the response is getting, use the log to get the OTP and reuse it. Then create an endpoint API for OTP, and you can also use the whatever the OTP is getting fetched. Then implement a bypass mechanism. If you are not able to overcome all of this, then the better way to go ahead, bypass the OTP and come to a solution. Search feature gives a different result each time. How will you validate? Search feature gives different result each time. How do you validate? First of all, it is the root cause you need to identify. So check if the result is paginated randomly, catch inconstantly, or having the affected by real-time data changes, and control the test data. Use the static test data set with non records to eliminate data variability from testing. Then documentation pattern is record multiple search attempts with timestamps to identify pattern in result ordering. You need you need to test 10K data record, but system load only 2K. How will 10K data? And it is only two. It is whatever the system is not actually acting as per the plan. So in that case, you have to uh, first of all, if it is only handling 2K, then on that only one page it is containing. So pagination implementation you need to bring on the plate. Then filter and search feature across the full data set you need to implement. Performance with the maximum and minimum records. Then validate the data consistency across the multiple pages. Means the data should be unique and identified with unique search. Then test sorting and export functionality with large data set. Sorting functionality and export functionality. If you are doing this, you will go ahead for. How will you test a calculator graph if requirement is missing? It is either you will bring one mock stage of testing, or you need to go ahead the existing data set, or you can follow one calculator app and how they are behaving, how that is using. Here you need to. So reverse engineering expected behavior, research standard calculator functionality, and identify the industry norms and basic operations like plus minus, uh, such a operations need to be bring. Then create the test scenarios like operation like add, subtract, multiply, divide by zero, and input validation, how it is behaving. Then after that, with the competitor calculator, just check the behavior and feature as taking it as a baseline. Then document assumptions, write down all test assumptions and get stakeholder approve before proceeding. So documentation should be mentioned. A bug occurs only during the peak traffic. How will capture it? Let's see, while we are giving a specific traffic to the system, and in that duration it is reflecting, then it is better. While we are doing the performance testing using either JMeter or load runner at the peak hours, use the log, and enable the host login and APM tool before the load test start. Then monitor the server metrics like what are the attempts, capture the network class and database query log so that you can uh, get it. And the other question is the 29th question is UI alignment is breaking only on certain screen resolution. How to test the debug? Uh, Alignment issue is certain screen size only. Use the dev tools to test the specific resolution systematically. Check the CSS breakpoint and media queries in the code. Test on actual device when possible, not just emulator. Screenshot issues at exact pixel dimension for the developer. So whenever it is a resolution issue, actually UI maximum breaks, and UI breaks means the CSS selectors, CSS breakpoint is there, or JavaScript might be there, or style change should be there. So that need to be get identified. You need to verify the log, but you don't have log access. What is the approach? Either you need to send a mail to the authorized person to give the access for it. Otherwise, you can send a request mail to the authorized person or admin to share the log. So that is the two approach. Apart from that, you can also use the for load or performance testing, you can use the Splunk, New Relic, or Datadog to verify what is the root cause. And you can go ahead and get the better. So this is another 10 questions which need to be discussed, which I has gone through and given the details. Hope you guys will find it better. If you have any questions or you have some better answers, feel free to put a comment. That is more welcome. Thanks for watching this session.